With the help of the Swindon Society, we're stepping back in time to Swindon of yesteryear. We're about to take a trip to the area known as Gorse Hill. We start back in the year 1910. This is County Road at the junction of Manchester Road. In the late 1800s, the main route to Gorse Hill was via Station Road and then left under a small brick arch bridge. After being widened and lowered for the trams to negotiate, the route was changed, more direct along Manchester Road and County Road. By 1910, County Road was fast filling up with red brick terraces. It's still 1910, and by this time, Gorse Hill, with its small busy shops and farm buildings, had become very much a suburb of Swindon, mainly due to the arrival of the town's tram system, which began in 1904. There's a familiar air to this picture of Cricklade Road before it was swamped with today's modern traffic. This part of Cricklade Road still has many of the small shops that can be seen in this picture. The road has now been narrowed with traffic calming measures in an effort to divert traffic to use the bypass to the east. This 1910 view still shows horse and carts on the move around the town. Once again a view of Cricklade Road. Once again the year is 1910. This time we're looking north. The tram has just passed the Duke of Edinburgh public house on the left. It's the terminus of this route and just within the borough boundary, which extended to Stratton crossroads in 1928, allowing the buses to extend their route. This picture is taken at the Stratton crossroads, at the junction of Beechcroft Road and Whitworth Avenue. This is where the bus service terminated until the later boundary changes took in the area where Pen Hill was later developed. There are plenty of youngsters in view, keen to be in the photographer's picture. Here's a photo from the 1920s. It shows the entrance to the isolation hospital, where all patients suffering infectious diseases were taken. The ambulances were also kept on this site, but the infectious one kept separate. The hospital was some way behind Cricklade Road. Visitors were not allowed. Gifts and messages could be left at the gatehouse on the left of the picture. This is now made close, and the Hawthorne Medical Centre now stands on the right. One of the town's long-gone public houses, the Carpenter's Arms. When Presteel Fisher, now Rover, opened their works in 1960, this corner of Cricklade Road and Chapel Street was very narrow, so the public house was demolished and relocated in Chapel Street, which was widened along its whole length. The rebuilt pub is now known as the Swiss Chalet. This 1955 view shows the demolition of the Carpenter's Arms. The picture clearly highlights just how narrow Chapel Street was at this point. Here's a photo from 1957 of the Palace Theatre. The movies on offer are Whirlpool and Johnny Trouble. The Electra Palace opened in 1914. Later called the Palace, it was one of 7 cinemas in Swindon in the 1950s. Gorse Hill Police Station next door is now sheltered flats for the elderly. And finally, a view from 1955. This is Cricklade Road with Beatrice Street to the left. The whole of the area is now covered by a large roundabout on the approach to the transfer bridges. Gorse Hill Baptist Church today still stands near the edge of this busy traffic thoroughfare. That's a look back to yesteryear, thanks to the efforts of the Swindon Society, continuing to bring us a glimpse of Swindon through the years.